Hello, dear Gemini. Welcome to Divine Debut. Happy birthday to all of you that are celebrating. This is your mid-month of June 2020 reading. It's a general and love reading. I'm doing a 4-card spread. Thank you all for your support and all that you do for my channel. I do have the links in the description box below for those of you that are interested in the story of Eros and Psyche, or if you love cats, because I've got my kitties, Eros and Psyche, and we're sharing the story of how they're growing. We've got the description box. We've got the links there, and you can check that out. Also want to thank you all for your support with my daily divine spread. Thank you for your comments. I know how important these readings are for you. If you have not checked it out, please do so. Press on that notification bell so that you know, dear Gemini. Sending lots of love to my darling Marianne. Marianne, hello. Mary Elizabeth, hello. My darling Mary Elizabeth as well. Let's see what's going on for Gemini. Mid-month of June. In the now position, you've got the Knight of Wands. In the distant past, 9 of Swords. In the recent past, the Hanging Man. So we've got Pisces, Sagittarius, but also, you know, the Knight of Rods could also mean dealing with a foreigner. Knight of Swords is air, so Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Crowning your reading is the 5 of Cups. And the future is the Queen of Wands. So some of you may have strong fire in your chart. This is Leo for me mainly. What's at the bottom? We've got the Tower, Gemini. Doesn't have to be Leo, of course. Could be someone that is very creative. Something is changing. Something is shifting. This is an epiphany, an awakening, a major shift happening in your lives. This is your birthday month. Now, Venus retrograding in your sign has to bring you in the goodies, whether it's self-worth, whether it's money, whether it's projects. And as I'm saying this, I'm getting the goosebumps. Whether it's love, whether it's a relationship from the past. We've got the 8 of Cups, leaving something behind, Gemini. Wow, leaving a Taurus in the past. King of Pentacles would be Taurus for me. Maybe this is a Taurian that you're dealing with and they're having that sudden epiphany. If you are leaving them, if you've been dealing with a player, Knight of Rods could be the player in the deck. This is someone who travels for work. This is someone who is from a foreign background, maybe. Someone very creative. We could have more maturity where the divine feminine is concerned, whereas the divine masculine is more about trying to grow and mature, whether this is a relationship, a family situation, a work situation. We know that the Knight of Rods is someone who takes the action. They move towards their desires. Okay, so these 2 cards here are telling me that someone is moving into creating what they desire, what they love, after a period of endings. Pisces is something that is hidden. It's moving towards unconditional love. It's ending a chapter where things have been very elusive, conflicting, not clear. Okay, Pisces can be a hidden relationship as well. We've got the 5 of Cups here, which is saying at some point there was celebration. Now those cups, this is a chapter that's left in the past. This is you crossing over a bridge, whether it's physically, emotionally. Let's have a look at love with the Lover's Path Tarot for Gemini, please, Spirit. I can see that you've been very stressed out, where your emotional, physical, financial security is concerned. 9 of Swords is a lot of worry. Let's see, dear Gemini. We have the Page of Swords, which is your energy usually. This is the spy. This is someone who does their homework. They look into social media. This could also be a messenger. This could also be the student, dear Gemini, which you are the student. And because we've got Sagittarius, of course, the nodes have changed into, you've got the North Node in your sign, in your house of partnerships and other people, that's the South Node. This is you letting go of that familiar cycle, that familiar life, let's say, whether it's a past life situation, a childhood conditioning, you're letting that go now as you are becoming the teacher yourself. We've got the Emperor. Now, the Emperor can be very Saturnian, very harsh, very controlling, but it's also called power. So you are receiving someone who's very powerful. Someone is becoming the Emperor here, whether this is you or someone else who sits in that throne. And we've got tradition, which is Taurus. Now, look at this card. This is a very strong love relationship. This can mean commitment, religion. Taurus for you is your 12th house, which means you can't see what's going on in your 12th house. There's been lessons, many lessons that you've learned. You've had to become the elder wiser. You may be letting go of a very controlling relationship. You may have been dealing with a control freak that's been spying on you. The tradition card, the Hierophant, is you keeping the faith, maybe even breaking traditions. You know, Taurus can mean self-worth. We've got Uranus transiting through Taurus, which is someone wanting their freedom. What's at the bottom? And we have the Queen of Coins, which is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Queen of Coins is someone that's very stable. She's the mother of earth. Some of you could be a mother. A lot of people depend on you. You're very dependable. This could also mean that you are stabilizing something where your money is concerned, your security, financial security. This could also be, some of you may have a mother that's very supportive. Let's take more cards. I want to look at this Tower first of all. The Tower card is Scorpio. It's also Uranus. Scorpio is transformation. Uranus is breaking free. Enlightenment. If you haven't been able to bring in the changes that are necessary for you to move forward, to create, the universe is doing it for you, and this could be a hard jolt. Okay, so as you can see here, I see it as Uranus. Uranus is the nervous system. Now, dear Gemini, your nerves may be at very wired. Your nerves may be you may be feeling very jittery. You're feeling that there's a shift happening in your life. Okay, but I feel that this is a godsend. Let's take a card on it. We've got the Ten of Wands. So ending a cycle, something that's been burdensome. And we've got the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands, love messages coming through. Cupid's love arrows. Change of traditions. Change of a home. Let's take some more cards. What's this Hanging Man? You may be dealing with someone who's got strong Pisces. We've got the High Priestess. Pisces, a Virgo. Health. Some of you, your health may be challenging. You may have had health issues. Maybe too much sacrifice. The High Priestess is secret. Someone's been looking for the answers. We know that the High Priestess has a deep knowing, strong intuition. What's this Nine of Swords? You've been in a very controlling situation that you want to break free from. And this Tower, as I said, The Tower is a godsend. We've got the Six of Swords. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We've got 15 swords here, which is the devil, the controlling fear. Pisces can also mean fear. Let's take a look at that 5. 9 of Wands. You've got the 9 of Wands, so someone's put up their walls, maybe ghosted you. We've got the 8 of Wands, 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands. There is an ending here. And both these characters are holding that Ace of Wands. So this is the desire to move and to create, to manifest your dreams. Let's take the Queen of Wands. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race. Now this is my Virgo card. Virgo is all about the details. The Knight of Pentacles, plans. Some of you may have been waiting for someone to come forth. I feel as though they may be now taking the action. They've been very slow and meticulous. Knight of Pentacles is certain success though, because he plans before he moves. We've got 2 knights here. One is very quick, one is very slow, slow-paced. Let's take one more card. And we've got the World card, everyone, which is a successful completion. This is having the vision, a vision of an ending. So the vision here is that you're completing a cycle. As you can see, Venus is in the womb here. She's ready to be born. The fixed energies here of the 4 fixed signs are saying that, yes, the completion is here. You've received the lessons. The World can also mean travel. We've got the 8 of Wands here. What I'd like to do is I want to have a look at the Knight of Wands, which is in the now position. And we've got the 5 of Swords. Wow, more conflict here. The Knight of Rods, whoever this is for you, they've been dealing with their own issues. They've been conflicted. They've been through a fair bit. But the Knight of Rods, he takes his wand and he runs with it. This could be someone that was on lockdown, not able to go on that quest, not free enough to move towards their desire. But I feel that whoever this is, the completion is here. So the door is open. The messages come through. This is the Tower opening the door for you. Okay. I want to take one more card on this 6 of Swords. As someone is traveling over the water, someone else is traveling over the air, through the air, and we've got the King of Swords here, who is holding another sword. Some of you are moving into the truth. You're communicating your truth. You know, the King of Swords could also be a legal representative. This could be a solicitor. Or someone is opening up now and communicating. We've got 16 swords now, which is the number of the Tower. Now, for some people that are receiving the truth, this could hurt. And I would say that some of you are trying to move away from a distressed situation. This person here is going to try and block you, whether it's legalities or whether it's an actual person. They are trying to keep you in their prison, but the divine is going to help you break free. That's what I feel here. And you're coming into enlightenment, you're coming into the truth. King of Swords, someone very fair and just, usually. For others of you, this could be another air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Doesn't have to be, of course. Someone that may have been very cutting with their words. Okay, could also be very narcissistic, that you're trying to leave behind. You're trying to stand in your truth, break free from this worry and anguish here. And I feel that this is their last card that they're going to play, their last chance at holding you, because I feel that Gemini is breaking free from a karmic cycle. Now, for some of you, this may have been a love triangle. We've got the Five of Swords here, which I see 3 people in. And I would say that whatever's been hidden with Pisces here is now going to come to light. And Gemini is moving into something much more stable. And I feel as though you are being rewarded here, dear Gemini, with something much more financially stable, but also you're being provided with a security here, whether it's emotional, financial, family, whatever the case is. Okay, let's take a Moonology card, an advice card for you. And see how the moon is affecting you, Gemini, at this time. And we have surrender to the divine, full moon. So full moons are culminations. Surrender does mean Pisces. Pisces is an ending of a chapter, maybe seeing the clarity after the illusion. And we know that Pisces can also be very deceptive. Someone here is surrendering and going with the flow. Full moon means completion and therefore new beginnings. Okay, so let's take now my handwritten cards, dear Gemini, and see whether this message resonates for you or not. I'd love to hear your comments. Thank you so much again for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Do press on that notification bell so that you know when I'm uploading. I'm doing a lot of videos where I'm explaining the astrology. We've got eclipses, we've got retrogrades. There's so much coming up, and end of June is going to be quite a challenge, Gemini. I had been dreaming about you before I met you, and this does speak of a soul connection. Now, Pisces can speak of dreams, yes. Pay attention to your dreams, as Neptune is very strong in its home sign of Pisces. It can be very deceptive, but it can also be very strong, very strong and intuitive messages. We've got the High Priestess coming through your dream state. And I feel that this Tower is breaking the illusion for you or someone else that you're dealing with. All right, dear Gemini, I want to thank you so much. Sending you lots of love, lots of light. I will talk to you soon.